everyone, hope you're keeping well. I've not done an updated accessory video for a while, and also since I've got the Paper Pro Move. So I thought now might be a good time. I've also sorted my shelves as well in the office to give you an updated rundown of the accessories I have for the reMarkable. See if any of it might be of interest to you guys, because there are loads of accessories out there, not just the official ones. Lots of third party and even independent seller accessories here as well. So I'll run through everything that I've got here and then go through my actual daily carries and what I do use or have a preference to using. So we'll start off on this side with the reMarkable boxes. Yes, I keep and hoard the boxes because I just like to keep the original packaging. You never know, just in case I change my mind and might want to sell something, but it's also nice to display them as well. So there's the two, the Paper Pro and the Paper Pro Move. I don't have the reMarkable one, so I don't have the box for that, although it is tempting to get it just for the sake of completing the collection. But you can see the nice uniformity there in the design. Next up, next to the Paper Pro Move box, I've got the Marker Plus pen box. For the Move, it comes in the box. For the original Paper Pro, it came boxed separately. Then I have a few more pen boxes there, a couple of staplers and the Lamy. So these three are EMR pens, therefore they are for the reMarkable 1 and 2, and I'll get onto the physical pens in a moment. But for now, let's take a look at the cases. So this is just a case that I use to put my pens in, so ignore that for a second. Also ignore I've got my Kindle Scribe there, I've just not got a good spot for it just yet. So starting with reMarkable 2, I actually started off with this case, which is one from Amazon, which is pretty nice to be honest, and it was cheap and cheerful and affordable and sort of mimics an official reMarkable case you could get, which was kind of like a grey polymer weave, but much cheaper. And then I went ahead and got this fake leather case, which is pretty protective, a bit chunkier, also comes with a stand to prop it up and a pocket in the front if you do have any physical documentation that you need to carry around with you. And then I've got this genuine leather, a bit more of a handcrafted case option, which was made by an Etsy seller, which is quite nice if you like the more handcrafted feel to your reMarkable protection. And then that's the reMarkable 2 cases and sleeves. Let's go on to Paper Pro. So this is sort of an Amazon folio, which again is a cheap and cheerful option, but was actually quite nice and did activate the automatic wake and sleep feature. So it's pretty decent, but is not one that I use at the minute. Then we've got a handmade sleeve. So this is like a felt material and also comes with a leather pocket to put your phone in and a loop if you want to put the pen there, although it does have a lip at the top if you want to keep the pen connected, which I would recommend obviously for charging the Paper Pro pen. So that's made by Emerson Gray. I won't leave links to all this in the description because there's so much here obviously. If there is anything you're interested in, just leave a comment and I can tell you who sells it. So next we've got two of the same seller style cases here. So these are City sheep cases. So it's like a leather style with a magnetic clasp, really nicely made. And actually this was my daily carry for the Paper Pro when I did try to take it out and about, but since decided that I would rather not take the Paper Pro out and about because now I've got the Move. And then last but not least, for the Paper Pro cases, we've got this leather look Voyage case, which is really nice and premium, and it has a slot for the pen on the side there, so a dedicated pen slot, although again, when it's in there, it's not charging, so perhaps not the most practical. So that's the cases. Let's move on to the pens now. So we've got, most of these are reMarkable 2 and reMarkable 1 EMR pens. There aren't many pen alternatives for the Paper Pro really, but for EMR there's quite a lot, which is nice. This is a pen that's sold on Amazon, pretty standard EMR pen, but it came in a nice little pen sleeve there that you can see. These two wooden ones I've handcrafted myself. So I won't go into too much detail on that because I've made it. You can't buy them. But next to it, we've got the Kindle Scribe basic pen here. Then we've got an Amazon pen, which was super cheap, so I thought I'd pick it up to test. It was like £10, but to be honest, it's terrible. I would not get that. Don't recommend it. This yellow and black one is the Stapler Jumbo, which is a very popular alternative to the official pen. Speaking of which, next to it, I do have the official reMarkable 2 pen. Mine has a broken nib collar, for which I've got a solution, which I'll come on to in a minute, which you can repair that for. But the reMarkable 2 pen, if you drop it, it is known to break in that part of the pen specifically, so not ideal. And then this is the Samsung S Pen, I believe, so the Samsung EMR pen. A really solid, cheap, affordable alternative if you do happen to lose your original pen or it breaks for whatever reason. And then we've got the most premium of the selection, which is the Lamy, which almost mimics a fountain pen. So you got the lid there. Doesn't have a magnet on it, but is a very nice, high quality pen. Next up, we've got the pen tips. So on the top here, we've got reMarkable Paper Pro pen tips. So these are really nicely made. And I'll see if I can open them with just one hand. But it's got a drawer that just slides out like this. And then you just shove the pen in and then it attaches. Quite a nice design there. Then we've got a bunch of alternative tips for the EMR pens. So the original reMarkable felt tips. We've got the Kindle Scribe tips, got some titanium tips on the side here. I quite enjoy using the titanium ones. I know some people are apprehensive to do that, but I've never had any issues with it personally. And then we've got the Lamy tips and a few bags of Stapler tips there. I've done a dedicated video on which tips are cross-compatible with which pens, which you might find useful if you do have a couple of pens and you want to get the best feel out of that. Then I've got a bunch of pen loops here. So back in the reMarkable 2 days, you didn't have a loop to secure your pen in. So a lot of people used these. These are the nib collars that I was talking about earlier, which you can put onto your reMarkable 2 pen if it breaks. This is a magnetic attachment that you can put on your Stapler Digital to help it magnetize to the side of your reMarkable 2 or 1. This is just a part of an EMR pen, not really an accessory, but I did a video explaining how the EMR pens work and took that apart there. And then I've got a spare reMarkable charging cable. And then this is an interesting one. These are made by an independent seller, which are 3D printed reMarkable corner protectors. I actually run these on my reMarkable 2. They're really nice. It's good to see the independent sellers creating solutions to problems or giving extra protection to your devices. So that is the accessories that I don't tend to use on a day-to-day basis. And now I'll show you what I use, or my preferred accessories for each of the reMarkables. Before I jump into that, for those interested, I make a selection of digital accessories for the reMarkable, including planners and meeting notebooks to help you get the best out of your reMarkable experience. I'll leave a link for that in the description if you would like to have a look. Start off with the oldest first. This is the reMarkable 2. Just zoom out a little bit. So with the reMarkable 2, it used to be my portable reMarkable when I had just the Paper Pro and the RM2. So I have a type folio. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. I have a type folio inside here, but the type folio is quite nice, so I wanted to protect, ironically, have a case on the case. So my reMarkable 2 has the type folio on it, and then I protect that with this Emerson Grey sleeve. And because I have this, I have the option of using the Lamy pen because it's got a loop on it. The Lamy doesn't have a magnet, so if I didn't have this sleeve, I wouldn't be carrying that with my reMarkable 2. But I do take my sleeve with me. And then obviously here I've got my type folio. Then inside I've got these corner protectors for the RM2. Just in case you were to drop it, it adds some extra protection there. So onto the Paper Pro. This doesn't leave my desk right now, so the accessory of choice for this is a stand. So I have it on the corner of my desk so I can use it when I'm presenting. or need to refer to a document or some other notes, I have it stood up there, and then I can just pull it down because this is magnetized, and then I've got the clear case on top of it and the standard, well not standard, the premium pen. There's only 2 options for the reMarkable Pro. I've got the premium pen there. Then accessory wise for the Move, I've got the same premium pen and I think it's called the premium leather folio. Again, I've done a video for all this lately because it being the latest of reMarkable tech. I've done a number of videos which you might find useful on the Paper Pro Move. But yeah, that is my reMarkable collection and a bunch of the accessories which I find myself using, from sleeves to pens to other accessories there as well. As I say, if there's anything you want to know a bit more about, then do let me know. As you can tell, I know a little bit about accessories because I've collected quite a few over the years. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.